Hey everybody, how the heck are ya? I'm Fastidious, and welcome back to my channel. It is day 63 in the free-to-play series, and I am back home, baby. Look at all these books. It's so nice. You know, my trip was great, but it's also really great to just be home and know where I'm going to film every day, not have all that up in the air. So, what's going on? We got Fenshi, which means we officially have all 4 Brogni Epics. Also, all the Brogni tournaments and events are complete, so basically the Brogni fusion is done. The only thing left is Brogni. And as I said in yesterday's video, I'm going to wait until Friday because it's confirmed now the Champ Chase tournament's coming, and that's going to be 500 free points. But Brogni, it's kind of over, you know? It's all in the past. We can finally have a normal video for the first time in a long time. So all that being said, let's hop on in.
Fastidious.
Fastidious.
Here we go, guys. Day 63 in the free-to-play series. So first off, I just want to apologize. I know the past 2-3 episodes have been on strange release times. You know, normally I'm very consistent with the daily series. I mean, they're still coming out every day, but with all the traveling, I switched between 2 different houses my last 2 days in Los Angeles, and then of course yesterday I flew home back to the East Coast, and now I'm back in the normal place. But it's 3 locations in 3 days to film in. It's kind of tricky. A lot of balls in the air, so it's hard to have those reliable release times each and every day for the daily video. However, now we should be right back on track, at least until the next trip. And yeah, I would expect all videos between about 2 p.m., 3 p.m. Eastern Standard until like 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. I'm still going to give myself those that little window, that wiggle room, but it will be very consistent within that 3 or 4 hour window. Enough about me, enough about the channel. Let's get into the tournaments. And I got to give another shout out. I did last week, but I want to do an even more vocal, I don't know, life-affirming shout out to your local hippie, one of the viewers. He's the one, she's the one, they're the one with the fix on how to get this done. For anyone that's brand spanking new, I was having a huge zoom out issue for about a month where this all was, all the tournament pages and event pages were maybe a quarter of this size, and then I'd have to edit it with a zoom in that I did manually in post. But now it's looking good. This is the second day in a row where it's looking really good. So thank you to your local hippie. If you guys are so inclined, thank him in the comments because I'm so happy about it. Champ Training Tournament, I actually just claimed this on the first take of this video, so we can't do it live. But we did play 6th. We were 66-57. 7th place was right behind us at 66-47. And as I mentioned in yesterday's video, it wouldn't have been so bad if they passed us. Because I kind of think those 80 gems, I'm actually quite sure those 80 gems are a lot more valuable than these 4 pieces of 5-star rare Relentless gear. It's going to be really hard for these to be good pieces, but I mean, maybe if one of them is like a gloves, armor, or boots with a great main stat, or top row stuff, you know, helmet, weapon, helmet, or shield, but some great subs, it's possible that it's worth 80 gems, but very unlikely. So I think Zakat knew exactly what he was doing. So did Igaroku. And they were just like, let's get really close to make sure we don't fall out of the top 10, but I don't want to actually pass this dude Fastidious because I'd rather have these gems, and I don't blame them. I think they did the right thing. But I talked about it in the intro of the video, guys. The Champ Chase is here. I was right. A lot of people have been thinking this might be the case based on the schedule. And yeah, the Champ Chase is going to be here. We have 16 hours and 38 minutes. Let's just call it 16 hours to make it easy. And how much time do we have left to fuse Brogni? We have 1 day and 8 hours, right? So 1 day and 8 hours, we're talking about 32 hours. And then I said 16, so we basically have an extra 16 hours wiggle room between when the Champ Chase starts and when I can fuse Brogni. And I want those free 500 Champ Chase points, of course, so we are going to wait. But we look at these red dots here, guys. You know, see, I did already summon Fenshi. You might be like, why didn't you wait on that one too? That's 250 more points you missed out on. Fair enough. Looking back, maybe I was too hasty, but I mean, I can only live on the edge so much, and the idea of going through all what I would describe as stress and torment of this horrible fusion that you know how much I hated, and then not completing it and failing on the channel, it would have felt horrible. Sorry guys, I'm just showing you all these guys. These guys are really close. They're all at rank 5, level 5 of Ascension, and I even already ranked Fenshi. I was waiting to level him, though, until we got this champ training that just started, and I'll show you that in exactly 1 second. But yeah, could have I waited? Sure, but I didn't know we were going to have a 16-hour buffer. I was thinking, hey, what if it starts later on? Like, we've had events start lately at my time, like 2 p.m. Eastern. I was like, what if it starts like 2 p.m. and it's only like 8 hours? And what if something happens, like I have a family thing to do or a work thing to do, like something not silly and video game related, and I don't have time to grind this guy the whole way up? So I just had to summon him. On my main account, though, where I have tons of resources and I don't really care anymore about, you know, being 100% min-max, even though I think I stay pretty true to it. Anyone that catches me on my streams, I do. I am waiting to summon Fenshi and get 750 points. I know some people are waiting on all 4 and Brogni, so then you're talking 1,000 points, 250 apiece, and then 500 for Brogni, so 1,500 champ chase points, which is amazing. However, that's I think that's for people with many more resources than I have on any of my accounts. But there you see it. Pretty cool. We have all 4 epics, and 3 of them are basically just done. But I want to show you this champ training event. I'm going to go in on this thing. I'm going to go in on this thing in a big way. I really want these books. I want all of it. I want absolutely all of it. So what do we need? We have about 5 days, 300 points a day. Yeah, I'm going to go in on it. Keep in mind, I'm going to take a day off basically from almost entirely from playing, and for sure from my video. That's going to happen on Saturday. That's going to be the kind of, I guess, the moment of silence, at least channel-wise, post-Brogni. I suggest anyone else who's totally worn down, maybe consider doing it with me. Like I said, I will play, but I promise you I won't use more than exactly the free energy I get a day. I won't do anything interesting, anything like that. I'm just going to get my daily login rewards, get the 5 classic arena battles, get that energy, get the 1 hour energy. That's basically it. I'm not going to go out of my way to get the extra arena tokens, probably. I don't even know if I'll finish all the advanced quests. I'll definitely do my daily quests, and that'll probably be it. So really what I'm going to have for this one is 4 days, because I want to take Saturday off, and I really think you guys should think about doing it as well. Anyway, why am I going to go all in this? Because screw fusions, I'm straight up done. Also, anything like Yoshi now, or Yoshi or Brago, I mean, we didn't do Brago in this account. I know I'm very capable of doing it. I think a lot of us free-to-play people are very capable of doing it, as long as we are very organized. There's no real challenge. However, something like Brogni rolls around again, unless they're giving away like the equivalent, if it's like a counterattack champion or something, or like the greatest nuker anyone's ever seen, I'm gonna stay away from it with the 10-foot pole. Say I'm maybe being hasty in this decision, but I'm not doing this again. I miss my life, and I'm really not exaggerating, guys. Like, my family's noticed it, my girlfriend's noticed it. I'm always clicking in my pocket, clicking under the table at dinners when I hate that feeling. I hate feeling like I'm unattentive to my real life because of this video game. This is not, I didn't intend for a little rant. This is not going to go any further. I'm going to squelch it right there. However, I don't mind blowing some gems on this. I don't mind blowing some energy refills. I want this legendary book. I want that epic seal tome. I want to live the event and tournament life for a while. I don't want to live the fusion life. The fusion life's been dictating my life, and I have more than enough stuff to build. So I don't need another amazing legendary champion when we're already going to get one, and I don't have enough books for him anyway. So I'd rather just spend all my resources getting as many books to at least book at that A3. We could get lucky, but let me just show you. And we also need books for Deacon Armstrong, and we still haven't totally finished Claude. So what do we got? We got 2 legendary books here, so if we get that one, we got 3. If you look, Claude, where are you, Claude? We did finish the A3 really nice, which is good. A1 we don't care about, but the A3 we have a chance to finish Claude instead of in 10 books, in 8 books. And I could just throw an epic book on him, but I've already moved on to Deacon Armstrong. Deacon Armstrong's probably going to end up being fully booked because I've already had some bad luck landing on just the A1. The A1 is nice, though. I mean, for dungeon content, dungeon bosses, and of course, clan boss, which I said I wasn't planning on using him there, but at this point, he's going to have some of our best skiers, so it's kind of hard not to put him in a clan boss team. He probably shines the most in clan boss in like an unkillable role with like unkillable block damage, where like the role of seeker fills, where you get this like every other turn meter fill once this is booked out, obviously, because you get the extra turn. So basically it's a 2-turn cooldown, so this constant turn meter fill, but he's not as good as seeker at it. But that being said, like Seeker on my main account, I've never had an unkillable team block damage team. I'm just a normal free-to-play. For anyone who doesn't know, I'm free-to-play everywhere. 100% everywhere. It's like, when I say main account, I don't mean like, oh, this juicy main account. I mean, I think it's kind of juicy, but everything's 100% free-to-play. But on that one, I use Seeker everywhere just because that amount of speed is helpful in the clan boss. That amount of speed is helpful anywhere, right? So with Deacon, I think, yeah, we're probably going to want to 100% book him out. I really think so. I think he's going to fit into a lot of clan boss teams. We'll see. Like, I'm gonna rebuild the whole clan boss team the second we get Brogni. Well, not the second, because I am gonna take a day off. But yeah, Brogni's gonna be the core of that. That's how I want to build that clan boss team. And then we'll reevaluate. Will Deacon have a place? Who knows? But basically, the point I'm getting at is it's very likely we need 11 more epic books for this. So while I was in there, actually, I wanted to show you, just peeking at my notes, guys. Let's get a Fenshi. Where are you, Fenshi? Let's just start leveling him. I don't want to be hoarding these brews forever. The fusion's over, basically. Let's just use it on the last guy who's going to need it. Keep in mind, guys, don't think I forgot about it. You see, I have 524,000. It's about to drop down to 482,000. There we go. You need a million silver to fuse Brogni. So do not be like, I'm gonna wait to shard summon, or fragment summon all the epics. Oh, and then I'll bring them all up, and then I'll just fuse Brogni. I have 16 hours to do it. I can do it no problem. Like, it's definitely possible, but if you do all that and then it's getting down to the wire and you're like, oh shoot, I only have, how much silver do I have now? 398,000 silver. You know, you could get screwed, and I really don't want any of you guys getting put in a position like that. Let's just rank him up and let's just keep going. I should have exactly enough Ascension Potions. I do. Yeah, look at that. Exactly enough. Ascension Potions turned out to be the easiest thing ever. That's probably the only benefit I can think of from this kind of fusion. I mean, it was easier, I guess, to rank up the epic champions because I had all these 3-star chickens because I did have all of that prepared. But yeah, whatever. Brogni. It's a name I guess I'm gonna have to say it a lot because he's probably gonna be the best character on this account, but you know what I'm saying, guys. You know what I'm saying. Boys and girls, you know what I'm saying. Alright, let's just stop there. So you see that using Bruce costs so much silver. Underrated thing. Let's just get him one more level. Boom. So how am I gonna finish these guys off? Well, nice and simple. I'll just do one run with you. I never show live runs. Guys, if you want to see live runs, not that this is a good example of an interesting live run, just let me know and we'll do it. Let's take out Mordecai. Let's just throw Fench in there. I want to see what his design looks like. Where are you, Fench? Where are you, Fench? You wench? Alright, let's get it. I'm probably just going to do this 12-3 over and over and over. Also, guys, check out Mordecai. He looks so strange. I really don't... The skin is not as cool as it seemed. He's like basically a barbarian with half a bat wing. I don't know about all that. Also, I said Mordecai. Skimfos. Yeah, I don't know about that. Fenchie's looking cool over here, though, huh? All the Shadowkin animations are so cool. I love it. But yeah, it's just going to be like this over and over and over until these guys are maxed out. I mean, I've got, like I said, 32 hours to do it, so I'm really not worried. They're all fully ascended now, so all I need to do is get the silver together. You see, that's 11k more right there. And I mean, I have been farming, don't get me wrong. So you'll see there's some stuff. So this is probably at least probably 100k silver. So with all the champ training, it shouldn't be too hard. Here's our Relentless, though, guys. Let's look at this. I mean, I won't throw this out in case it rolls crit damage. Crit rate. Yeah, guys, like, this is what I'm saying. I would have much rather had those 80 gems. This is... Okay, no, never mind. I love this. This is great. Okay, so it was worth... This is better than 80 gems right here. What, 2 energy refills? I'd much rather have 5-star piece, whatever, but who cares if it's rare if both subsets are baller. So this is going to go great. Like, Relentless is best on support champions, right, that you want going quick. So you get HP % main stat for tankiness, defense % substat for a little more tankiness, and then speed. If this rolls even once speed, this is quite a great piece. So this is worth it. So cool. Oh, wow. Okay, so this was totally worth it. So we got really lucky. I'd say 9 times out of 10, the 80 gems are going to be better. But I mean, speed main, HP main with a speed sub. These are whatever. But none of these pieces are, like, terrible. Like, they'll all stay on the account. Guys, what is this random piece here? I actually cool. I didn't even look at this piece, but cool. It's 6-star speed boots. We have very few of those on the account. When I see a really nice, important piece like this, I'll just bring it to +1 so it catches my eye when I sort through stuff. So why is this here? I was just enjoying yesterday having nothing to do. So I was just like farming dragon because that's kind of what this kind of, and I was farming Minotaur, and I'm gonna keep farming Minotaur and dragon. That's all I'm basically gonna do for a long while. Wow, look at this one. I didn't see this one either. Imagine if that rolls nicely. Imagine if that rolls twice. Who cares? 3 times that. I'm not gonna ask, like, I'm not gonna pray for something that great, but if this rolls twice, or I guess even once the speed, this is really nice as a 6-star piece. And then what are these? Whenever I get those daily, they're not always one of the daily missions. I think it alternates, but beat a campaign boss 3 times. I always do stage 4 just because I think it's probably the most useful place in terms of farmable rares, and I always do it on normal too. I don't want to waste my energy. But in case I do get a Spirit Host, because Spirit Host would be really nice to just help the Dark Elves faction a bit more. I mean, of course, we have Kale. I pulled that Luria back when I pulled Claude. And then Spirit Host is really amazing with that cleanse. I just want that 1 book for the cleanse. I think I've only gotten like 2 books on her, and it hasn't landed on either of her support rooms. I think they both landed on the A1. Yeah, some random Stalwart, random Immortal here. This is a good piece too. Cool stuff. I did want to show you guys really fast my challenges and then my missions, and then I want to do a quick chat about the new dungeons that are being released, the new release, the new news release with the update 4.20, 420. It's pretty cool. Oh, there's a Necht. Thank God we went into the market. Yeah, you can see, guys. I mean, at least I feel this way. I feel so... I'm going to buy this Satyr, too, in case I need it. I'm starting to prep tons and tons and tons of the uncommons for Arbalester and Stoneskin, the two uncommons you can... the two void rares you can fuse for the... how do you call it? The Broadmaw fusion. Because every time you confuse one of those, it's 50 points, and it's really easy. So if you're desperate like me, and like I have been... In certain situations on this account, I just like to have it kind of as like a reserve supply, you know? But I was going to say, maybe you can tell, or maybe I just feel this way. I feel so much more relaxed. This Brogni thing was not fun at all for me, guys. It really was not fun for me at all. Should I say it again? It really was not fun for me at all. Like, I'm not the kind of person that ever gets stressed. I don't know if you can tell that. I really don't, but Brogni did stress me out. I hate this feeling of like, I haven't clicked a button on my phone in an hour. You know, it makes me feel like, I don't know, it makes me feel bad. It makes me feel bad. But challenges. So, here we go, guys. Upgrade a Spirit Champion to rank 6. This one's a gimme. I'm just waiting. I actually think I have more than enough food to do this. What Spirit Champion you might be thinking will be ranking? Well, duh, Deacon Armstrong. Look at the food here. That's a 5-star chicken, and these are 4 more level 40s ready to go. You see, I don't have enough 4-star chickens yet. I only have 3, and I guess I need, 16? So I need 13 more, but I'll do that over this champ training event, and then we'll get Deacon, and then he's going to be our next 6-star, and then it will be Brogni. I just think Deacon's so important right now, and he's already geared. But him and Brogni, I might even do them both during this event. Who knows? I'm going to go hard. 700 gems? Maybe I'll use it all. I don't care. There's no rules. So that will be another legendary book, and then if we finish this event, that's another one. So that'll be 4 total legendary books we can go on Brogni. That increases our chances of finishing off that A3. That A3 is so awesome. And then this is going to be 2 more epic books whenever I do it. So how do you do this? You have an HP champion with 5-star or 6-star regeneration set. So where do you get regeneration set? The Fire Knight. Then defense champion with 5 or 6-star frost set. Where do you get that? The Komasadise, the Dragon, and then attack champion with 5 or 6-star retaliation set. These are all 4-piece sets, so you need 4 pieces. It doesn't matter if you level them though. And retaliation, of course, you get from the Ice Golem. So let's just look. I'll just show you these sets and why I haven't done this yet. I think I'm at 3 on every single one of them. So like regeneration, right? So they're 5-star, 5-star, 5-star. Oh wait, could be? No, 1, 2. Yeah, okay, I could do regeneration right now. And I will. Let's just, I won't. I'll make sure we pick a better champion, so maybe it's not a total waste, but you see right there. So this one's ready to go. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Let's go to Frost. Let's see how we're doing there. Where are you, Frost? Are you a little higher? Oh, well, there's retaliation. Let's hop in there. So boom, boom. This is 4-star, doesn't count. Boom, that's 3. On boom. Okay, that was 4 boom. So actually we're good on retaliation. Maybe we're going to do this now. Frost, I thought one of them I didn't have ready, but I guess I have them all ready. No, Frost, me, you too. Wow. Boom, 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 boom. That's 4 of them. All right, so they're all ready. I'll have that ready for the day 64 video. So that'll be 2 more epic books, and we can just have fun throwing those on Deacon and hoping we get lucky. While I click him, you guys see, I did bring him to, for the longest time I had him at, he was at like level 48, 49. I did level him up in the sparring pit while I was sleeping twice. We got him to level 50, and I brought him to level 5, rank 5 of Ascension, which let me put a amulet on him. I tried a couple ones. It started with these because I wanted the defense since he has HP here. Resistance here, but HP here. This is a terrible piece, but it's like, whatever. I need it, I guess. You know, it's all about the speed with this boy. But this guy right here, I wanted at least 1 accuracy roll. I did get that here, so I was like, let's just try one more time and see if we can't get 2. We did, so that's 33 more accuracy. So he's at 180 accuracy without any real accuracy. I mean, of course, he has the double perception set, so he gets a chunk from there, but no crazy accuracy gear and no banner. And 180, it's not that good for the arena. We want more like closer to 250. But for other content, PvE content, he's already good enough. And you see I've added at plus 11, waiting for the next whatever artifact enhancement. And now I just want to show you missions. Then let's talk dungeons. So missions, guys, I'm actually done. It might not look like it, but I'm done. After this video, I haven't played the game at all yet today. Just enough to get under the arena cap, under the energy cap, and then under the clan boss cap. But this is done. You'll see. So what would we do? This is done. So we claim that 200 energy. I just don't want to do it to throw us over the cap. This is done. Obviously, we've cleared the campaign on hard and brutal. 1.5 mil. Get out of here with that. 3 stars in stage 7. We finished that as well, of course. And then, of course, we're in silver 2 and 3 now. So this is done, and we fused just this year. So this whole page will clear. We'll get another sacred shard. And yeah, we actually already have one Sacred Shard and a Void Shard. Where did those come from? I'll put the video up right now. This came from, of course, we finally cleared our second month. I was a little behind, it's day 63, so we missed 3 days. For anyone that's been watching since the beginning, or at least the early middle of the series so far, I made a couple mistakes where I was a little sloppy. But there you go. That's how we got another Sacred Shard and Void Shard. So we have the 2x Sacred coming this weekend, and we're going to have 2 Sacreds. I think that's all right. It's kind of cool. I'm happy about it. So thank you, Arbiter and your missions. And yeah, guys, it's kind of cool also. Guys, let me know in the comments if you know. When was the last time we had a 2x on Sacred with the Champ Chase? That's pretty awesome. Normally that always is with the 10x, So like the Champ Chase. But getting the Champ Chase with the 2x on Sacred, so you have the 12% chance to get a legendary, which is a 12% chance to get it's 500 points for the Champ Chase. That's really cool. So maybe we'll get lucky. Maybe we'll pull our first ever legendary on the account. Of course, we're gonna pull our second ever legendary, not from a shard, but from a fusion in Brogni. So we will have 500 points. If we pull another one, we'll have 1,000 points. Maybe we can push up to maybe there's an epic book there or something. If we already have a healthy amount of mystery shards again. So who knows? I wouldn't be afraid to pull the ancient shards as well. I don't think we're really hurting for things on the account right now, champions-wise. It feels good to say. Guys, sorry, I know this video is going a bit longer, but I feel very relaxed. I'm happy to just actually be enjoying it. Look at these champions. I think this whole top row, these are all just great champions. These are just great champions. I mean, we've got 2 little Clan Boss specials here. War Maiden, we can use her for Tag Team Arena and Faction Wars. That's about it right now, because Deacon kind of just outclasses her everywhere else. Even though he can be weak affinity, he's still worth it. But look at this top row. So how many is this? We have 9 really stellar champions. We're about to get our 9th 6-star later today or tomorrow in Deacon. Then we'll have our 10th very shortly in Brogni. So we're gonna have a core squad of 10. I don't want to stretch myself too thin, gear-wise, resource-wise, so on, so on. So I feel like Shards, whatever. I know you guys crave the Shard content. I love doing that. I do most of that on stream. It is fun, but yeah. So we're gonna clear these missions. Yeah, okay, let's talk about something I've been postponing, the dungeons. So we are getting update 420, and yeah, we're getting new dungeon stages. Every single stage except for the Minotaur's Labyrinth is getting an extra 5 stages. So what does that mean? That means all the artifact dungeons, your dragon, your ice golem, your fire knight, and of course your spider are all, instead of going to be maxed at 20, they'll go to 25. This has come with some controversy because I've heard a lot of, actually I haven't even watched it, but I've heard from a lot of you guys on Discord that a lot of other content creators are complaining because with these additional 5 stages, actually added to all the ones except for the Minotaur, so these changes will also apply to, to the potion keeps and stuff like that. However, people are mostly concerned with their spider, with their dragon, with their fire knight, so on. But these next 5 levels are coming with 2 new passives that all the bosses get. These are similar to how all the Doom Tower bosses got all those passives, just to make it a little harder. So let me just read to you what they are. It's only happening on the artifact dungeons. Excuse me, it's not happening in the potions. But in the artifact dungeons, people are freaking out. Artifact dungeon bosses on new stages will have an additional, so new stages being 21 to 25, will have an additional passive skill. Have 2 additional passive skills. One will limit turn meter decrease. The other will limit the damage they take from attacks that scale based on target's max HP, and that will be capped at 10% of the target's max HP. So if you were used to going to Spider 20 and going in there with a Septimus, a Royal Guard, maybe even an Armiger, or of course a Cold Heart, and seeing that HP drop by 30, 40, 50, 60, maybe you're crazy 70, 80% if you just got the most nutty gear in the world, the decreased defense, and a weaken up or something. That damage will be a hard cap at 10%. And people are upset about this. People are saying it's like you're nerfing, lessening the abilities of these max HP champions, but you're hiding it behind this passive. Why don't you just nerf them all together? And I think certain content creators, I'm not going to go on about this. It's been talked about ad nauseum. Feel free to go check it out. But I think they're just slightly out of touch with normal players because they're saying, well, if you're going to nerf it through this passive, just nerf the champions. You have such a problem with the enemy max HP. But it's like, you want them to nerf Cold Heart so we can't use her on 17, 18, 19, 20? We can't use Armiger? So us normal players, you're saying because it's going to make your life more difficult, stage 21 to 25, that you should just nerf it all together so everyone has to suffer? Come on, that's out of touch. I think we can all agree that's out of touch. But yeah, I think I just wanted to do this also. I'm defending Plarium here. I think they did exactly the right thing. Of course, these next 5 dungeons should be way harder. You shouldn't be able to go in there with your whatever, your Dracomorph, Prince Kymar, Royal Guard, or, Royal Guard, Septimus Squad, or whatever it is, Triple Cold Heart, or something this, something that, where you can just go straight onto the spider. And I mean, I know this was me back in the day when I was a whale a year ago, on my old account. And I would go here, stage 20, of course on the YouTube account we're not even there yet, and I would do 18-second runs, 22-second runs, never more than 30 seconds, because I went there with 2 Royal Guards, a Cold Heart, a Dracomorph, and an Arbiter. Bing, bang, boom, done. It's the easiest thing in the world. Sometimes I throw a Kymar in there if I needed to. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy. Like that. It'd suck if it just went right again, and they added new content, and then all the top players, all the top creators were clearing it in less than a minute right away, like it was nothing. So add the passives, do whatever you got to do. I'm defending you, Plarium. You know what I won't defend you on? The freaking Brogni fusion. It was the most out-of-touch, awful event ever. I hated it. Have I ever mentioned how much I hated this event? It made me want to quit the game. I said it. I considered it. But the other thing from the update is we're also getting 5 more stages officially confirmed in that 4.20, 420 release notes, that we're getting 5 more on the potion keeps. And that makes me think that maybe finally we'll stop getting lesser potions. Or maybe we'll stop getting brews, or things like this, because it's frustrating when it's like, oh my god, I want to ascend my Yoshi, right? But it's like, I might only get lesser potions, I might get unlucky. And you see I've got none of these superiors, but I've got 333 lessers, It's like, of course I just did a fusion where I had to bring 2 Force Epics to level 5 of Ascension, but you know what I'm saying. It'll be nice if maybe it can refine a bit more and get a little easier. Alright, so much talking today. So much talking, baby. Alright, cool. We're in Silver 3. I'll show you, though. The defense isn't bad. The defense ain't bad. We're at like a 50% clip. I've even seen near full pages of victories. I think people are either staying away from us because of Deacon, or they're not seeing him in their bad team because I don't have him as the lead. Most people with Deacon have him as the lead because they probably don't have a Skull Crown or I don't know, who else would you have? A Kymar, or people with better arena-specific leads. Of course, Arbiter, but we're not seeing so much Arbiter all the time. And I see no Arbiters on this page. I do get them a lot. Tons of gold, though. Look at this team. Jeez Louise. I'm getting hard pages a decent chunk of the time. Much higher team power. Silver 3 is actively more difficult than Silver 2. But yeah, whatever. Let's just try to find one. Maybe I shouldn't have refreshed. I feel like that just got harder. I feel like everyone and their mom has a Ray. Everyone seems to have Ray. I've never had her, never even used her, even playtesting on another account. She seems great. Let's just try this out. I'm also noticing some of these people are so fast. Like, my Deacon's at 242 now. Well, there you go. Thanks for disproving my point. But my Deacon's at 242, and I feel like I'm always getting outsped. So, guys, you see there, we did land the AoE decreased defense, which is awesome, especially against 2 magic champions. So there's the 35% chance of a weak hit. However, until this is booked out, it's actually a 75% chance. So this was lucky. This rarely happens. To get some True Fear, AoE True Fear. Okay, so this they really want us to win this one, and we did. Guys, you actually would be surprised when everything goes perfectly. I actually don't even need Skull Crown, which really means I don't need Kale. He's just slightly faster than Skull Crown, and he's probably slightly more damage at this point. But that bodes really well for the way I eventually want to build this team. Which is probably throwing in maybe Claude, but more likely Brogni, I think, to beef up the shields Yoshi lands, then throw on his own shields. We get that reflect damage, whatever. Give us some sustain and give Skull Crown 2 chances to come back around and wipe him out. And then, yeah, eventually, this is the kind of team that really, would fit. We probably wouldn't need Yoshi anymore, but once you get Arbiter and Deacon are like such a cool little duo. Like a super turn meter boost, and then it's like when you pair an Arbiter with a Lissandra. Deacon's kind of mini Lissandra in that way, with his own virtues. In a lot of ways, he's better because of the decreased defense, but it's cool. It's cool. The team's certainly coming together. This looks like kind of a hard team. I'll go against an Ursula the Mourner. Ursula the Mourner may be the best survivor in the game. I've said it many times. However, wow, thanks for proving my point, Ursula. I say Ursula, I think it's Ursula. But that move with the increased defense and increased strengthening is so good. That's also the move that has a revive. It's so good that she uses it even when there's no one dead. And I think even booked out, it's on a 5-turn cooldown. Correct me if I'm wrong. But now she basically wasted it for the battle unless this turns to an absolute slog, which it could, because this is a tanky team. Norog is their damage dealer as a defense-based guy. Let's see. We did land the AoE. Thank you very much, Yoshi. But now, like, if we can take care of them in 4 turns before they can take care of us, they're not going to get the res. So we actually don't need a... Normally, I'd be going straight for Ursala to try to get the revive champ out first, but we probably won't have to face that. So Haikatoon dies, as you might expect. Everyone else stands. 2 defense bases and a really strong support. Still on 1x. Let's see what kind of hits we get on this. Pretty good. 9k with the increased defense and the strengthen. So yeah, if we can just take out Ursala, it's like, sure, it's a longer battle than we're used to, but now it's done, and she kind of played herself, is what I'm getting at. So there goes Deacon. It's not over, guys. It's not over. That's a big hit. Okay, come on. Oh, just a hit. She has just a little bit more. All right, there's the stun. Now we're good. Now we should be good. Skullcrown's passive still isn't procced. Right on cue. There it goes. But we got a counterattack proc as well. Guys, I can't wait to be... I mean, it's already starting, but I've already been running Minotaurs. I can't wait to be focusing Masteries, particularly on, like, Deacon and really on Skullcrown. I want those... Oh, this is going to be tight, guys. This is going to be tight. I really want those... Oh, jeez. Oh, no. We might lose. That was a good hit, though. Give me the true fear. We really want this counterattack Masteries, the Retribution, and the Deterrence going on our Skullcrown. There we go. There's a W. We'll end right there. So we're a Silver 3 team now. I just haven't been fighting enough to be maybe closer to 1700. We're definitely not ready for Silver 4, assuming it follows the same difficulty progression we've seen from Silver 1 to Silver 2 to Silver 3. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You see the medals really do tick up at a faster clip when you're at Silver 3 and getting 3 at a time. So 50% more than you do when you're getting 2 at a time. At Silver 2. It's pretty nice. I think we're here to stay. Guys, thanks so much for watching. How long was this video? This was a long one, huh? Wow, just broke the 30-minute mark. Well, if you stuck with me the whole way, you are a hero. Thank you so much. I've been Fastidious. It's free to play. It's free to click. And by click, I mean click like and click subscribe. Guys, we are at nearly 450 subscribers. The video I released 2 days ago was one of my least successful videos in a while. That being said, it still has over 300, almost 400 views. You guys have done a great job of being so attentive to these videos to set kind of a new floor. Where, like, I used to be like, I hope we get over 100, and then it was, I hope we get over 150, and then all of a sudden it's like, if we don't get over 300, which hasn't happened, but if you don't get over 400, I'm like, what the heck went on? Like, what did I do wrong? But that video did not do that well, but I did mention that we're slowly getting closer to 500, and then by that, I think once we pass 500, it's kind of an inevitability that we're going to get 1K, which has always been the giant goal of the account. And then you guys responded by 42 of you subscribing in the 24-hour period after that video came out. So if you weren't one of those people, many people might put this kind of a plea at the beginning of the video, but this is just for you truthers out there, you hardos that stuck with me the whole 30 whatever minute video. Guys, if you watch this whole video and you're not subscribed, maybe consider subscribing, because I like you for watching and hopefully you like me. And we're getting so close to 500, and then I feel like it's just like, once you're at 500, it's like, come on, we're getting to 1,000. How could we not get to 1,000? It'd be so cool if we did. And for anyone who doesn't know, why 1,000 is not just a nice, cool 4-digit number. It's also when I become an official content creator, and I can be in that content creator Discord and get all the news and give it to you guys before anyone else. Before anyone else can make the video, I'll just share it right away, so you don't have to wait for, the big guys to make a video, and then you go see them, and then the little guys like me, right? I can just share it to you on Discord right away, and you'll have it right away. That's my promise to you. But all that being said, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Fastidious.